G'day, my name is Can-Do Andrew from the Australian Institute of Fitness in Perth. Today's exercise is the push-up, which is a great exercise for the upper body. Muscles you're going to train is specifically looking at your pectoralis major, this muscle just here, also your anterior deltoid just here, and also your triceps, which is at the back of the upper arm. It's a great exercise, so let's go have a look at it. Okay, so this is Nick, who is a warrior from the Australian Institute of Fitness. Nick is doing the push-up here. So you see with Nick, he's got a relatively straight also torso down to the legs. If anything, maybe you can see a slight curvature there of the lumbar spine. So if anything, you might just want to just posturally tilt it, so tilt it back that way slightly. That's a good, really contract those glutes, which is fine. Also, what's great with what Nick's doing, he's got his hands in line with his nipple line. That, of course, creates a stronger line of pull from the pectoralis major, which is a lot stronger muscle. If his hands are further up towards his head, of course, a lot more stress on the anterior delts, which are a weaker muscle. One thing I would also advise with Nick to make sure he keeps his neck nice and straight. He's starting to struggle now, he's doing well. Keep going, mate. So this will just up just here, mate. So the neck is nice and neutral. Always trying to make sure that the body is as neutral as possible. Keep him going if you're doing it, mate. You don't walk around like this all day with your head, so keep everything nice and neutral. That's fine. Good work, Nick. Keep going, mate. Well done. Here we've got Mandy, who's also a warrior from the Australian Institute of Fitness in Perth, and she's doing the regression of the push-up, or the easiest way to do a push-up. So if people aren't that strong enough to do what Nick did before, you can do this exercise. You can see here, Mandy has also got her hands similar to where Nick had them, in line with the nipple line. Nice strong movement. Once again, keeping the body nice and straight, the neck nice and neutral, and just pushing forward and pushing away from the wall. Because when you push away from the wall to breathe out, and that's the exercise. Alright, so once again we've got Mandy and Nick again. So Mandy's doing the style of the exercise on her knees, which is also a regression from doing what Nick's doing here on his toes. So of course a lot easier if you're on your knees. Main thing which Mandy's doing fantastically well is she's giving her torso a nice straight line with her upper legs, which is fantastic. Also hands are in line with the nipple line, pushing through there. Neck nice and neutral, and breathing out on the way up. Alright, so the next exercise we're going to do today is the progression from the push-up on your hands, on your toes. It's going to be the diamond push-up. So basically your hands are going to look like this. Your elbows are going to get nice and close to the body. So we'll get both Mandy and Nick to have a crack at these, please. Give us a good couple. Remember, keep your torsos nice and aligned. That's it. So give us a good 5. Let's go for it. Down. Beautiful. Good breathing, guys. Blow it out. This next one we look at is another progression from what we did before. This is the clap push-up, which is great for developing a dynamic or ballistic power. So really great for boxers and so forth. Right? So with this one, basically we get Nick and Mandy to do it. Mandy's going to do it on her knees, as an example. So come to push-up position, please, ladies and gents. And actually pushing up and then getting your hands off the ground, cut, and then placing your hands back down. So just get you to do 2 each, please, guys. Great work. That's awesome. Alright, so that was the push-up exercise. Fantastic exercise for strengthening the upper body. We went from the regression to the progression, so we went to the easiest exercise, which is the wall push-up, all the way through to a plyometric sort of clap push-up style. Great exercise for boxers. You can help them develop that ballistic power. Also great just for general strength, and also great for people who want to increase muscular size, so hypertrophy of the muscles themselves. So should be in every program. It's a great all-round exercise, and I hope you go and enjoy it. So put in your programs, and best luck in the gym.